Greetings, YouTube! The Doctor is in. Dr. Urias Papers here, coming at you with another commentary on Marvel Contest of Champions, and we are going to do another run on the Threat Level 5 Week 3. Till Deathless do us part, we are going to talk about how to beat the Gorr mini-boss at the end of this with a Saga champion. I have several Saga champions that I'm going to be using. We are going to be taking the middle path in this, which is a mutant path. So obviously I have a number of tech champs who are anti-mutants. So we've got Ultron, who has a mechanic where he'll put degens on mutants when he hits or crit hits. We've got Omega Sentinel, obviously a great anti-mutant champion. We've got Nimrod, another great anti-mutant champion. And also we have Lady Deathstrike, another great anti-mutant champion. And we've got Wiccan. Wiccan and Lady Deathstrike are going to be the two Saga champions that we're going to concentrate on. We're going to start with Wiccan. I don't think he's going to get very far because he's not bleed or poison immune, and there is a biohazard node that's on this. However, Lady Deathstrike, and I'm going to point this out from Khonshu's Ankh, so abilities... Incoming bleeds and poison potency is reduced by 90%. So it doesn't matter that the willpower is reduced. It matters that the bleed and poison are reduced. She is not immune to them. She reduces the potency down to 90%, which means they're doing 10% damage, which is negligible. Sure, her healing rate is great. So she is actually not going to take any damage from any of that at all. She'll still get the debuffs, but the willpower will overcome that. And so we'll probably end up doing this mostly with Lady Deathstrike. One thing I do want to say is, don't forget to hit that subscribe button. If you like this video, hit the like button. If you have any questions or comments, please leave a question or comment, and don't forget to hit that notification. We will be using, for this path, Ultron, Lady Deathstrike, Sentinel, Omega Sentinel, and Nimrod. So, and I like Nimrod, and I've just gotten this 7-star Ultron up to rank 3, so we're going to be starting out with him, and we're going to be going from there. So let's get it done. I want to make sure I got the sound up all the way here. And he puts degens on mutants when he hits. So we're going to start out there. And we want to get above 2 bars of power. And we don't want to go below. This guy's going to melt. Okay, excellent. Easy peasy. Just, you need to kind of keep an eye on the fight, and you need to keep an eye on your bar of power, your power bar, the whole time during the fight. We're going to do the same thing. Actually, we're going to change. And we're going to go to Lady Deathstrike. I prefer to use a special 3 with her, but we'll use a special 2. And I like making her use her special 1. Okay. And we're going to go for it. Here we go. Okay, that gives me enough wiggle room that my power's not going to go to 0. And there it is. Easy peasy. Always watch that bar of power during this. You don't want it, especially after you throw a special, you don't want it going down to 0. And you could be very close, because it's going to go down a little bit. Now, this one's going to be different. We're going to use Nimrod for this one. Wanted her to do that. Okay, here we go. And we're not going to get what we... Okay, we got one of them. All right, we're going to get it again. Here we go. Nope, didn't get it. But we are unstoppable, so not a problem. We didn't get all of the shocks on that I wanted because we were hitting her diamond form, but that's okay. We went right to 10 charges immediately. Okay, so let's take another look at our guy Gorr here. So Gorr, we've got Biohazard. We're going to have to deal with Biohazard with Wiccan, because Wiccan can take bleed damage, so he is going to take some bleed damage. But we're going to try and get through this guy as fast as we can. And then we have to deal with Vigorous Assault. And the way we're going to deal with Vigorous Assault, and if you don't know, Vigorous Assault is, if he gets a regen buff, he gets a bump to his attack rating, and he gets unblockable. But those are all based off of buffs. And the way that we are going to deal with that is we're going to concentrate on using special ones, and we're going to concentrate on silence. So we're going to end our attacks with a light attack to put a neutralize on, and we're going to concentrate on special ones to put that on again, and it'll last a little bit longer. And we always want him to have a neutralize on, so he will never go unblockable. So we need to get the first... Okay, boom, 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 boom. And, oh. And that didn't work out. Okay, got him. We are going to take a lot of damage now. Oh, no. That didn't work. Okay. That didn't work at all. So, let's scrap that. And instead, we are going to use Lady Deathstrike. And she is probably pretty good. We're going to go with a special one. Now, he is not getting any healing at all. And so, and we're putting that on. And, of course, we got hit. We don't want to do that again. All right, good. And he's got a regen on him. Now we want him... I want him to use his... There we go. That's what I was looking for, is a heavy or a special one. So she actually did very well. She actually did very well. She is not immune to bleeds and poison, but she actually will heal from bleeds and poison in her kit. So let's take a look at her kit really quick. I know that I changed that up at the last second. All right, where is her kit? Lady Deathstrike. We don't want that. There we go. Lady Deathstrike. Here it is. So, incoming bleed and poisons are reduced 90%. So that's the big thing right there, is reducing those 90%. And we completed this, so let's get our 2,000 shards. That's the big thing. All right. That is a video I have for everybody today. I appreciate everybody tuning in, and I will catch everybody